Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyson Ross gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing, you go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game.
At the plate, Ben Revere. He's had a real nice season, but only. Away now in the Sunday finale as the game's first. Harold, this rain, he didn't have far to go for the out. And with that, let's take
and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Lucas Duda now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The second for 1 on to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Skaggs gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's having a nice year. He won his 15th game last outing, and he's been very effective. So I look for him to throw strikes. He moves the ball in and out of the zone, keeps hitters off balance, and I think we'll see a lot of that again in this ball game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, it's a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Delino DeShields comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, hitless in 3 at-bats. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Beltre.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Cameron Maben is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Cliff Pennington. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. He's set. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Luis Valbuena now, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Nicholas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the 1st out.
All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun. Talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody. And he can throw the ball, too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Mike Napoli is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Phil Gosselin.
At the plate, Phil Gosselin. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready now, Carlos Perez. Lifetime in this matchup, 3 for 10.
Carlos Perez.
Line towards center field. DeShields is right there, 1 down. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Ben Revere shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. And that misses for ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Striding in once again, Lucas Duda.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Arlington after this. Striding in, Ryan Rua, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Elvis Andrus. And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
In there, a base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bullet to first base. And now a diving tag as he hangs on for a double play, and this inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. And we are tied 0-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Fielder, Cole Calhoun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
That misses 2-0. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Shortstop, Cliff Pennington.
Stepping in now, Cliff Pennington. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or hit and run. But you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Here's Luis Valbuena now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Rua, and that retires the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1-1 coming now to Napoli. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. Lays off 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Revere is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Rua, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Ben Revere. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce to first. Napoli is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now as they take the lead 4-3. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's Lucas Duda now, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tanner Scheppers is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Cliff Pennington will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's now 4-3 Angels. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Begin the home 5th. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Look out, 2-0 now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Carlos Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Lifted in the air to center. DeShields is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Revere. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Here it comes, 1-0. Softly hit to short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. In there at the letters 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Little dribbler down the line. Smart move by Beltre there to scoop this one in foul territory. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dives and makes a spectacular catch. A couple of runs right there. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo.
Leading out for the Rangers.
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Napoli stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning. Well, he made a nice.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the first pitch to him. Phil Gosselin is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the run is in to score from third, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder Ryan Rua.
In now, Ryan Rua, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. In to score, the runner from third.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Mike Morin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mike Morin.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
He throws him on the fastball there. Elvis Andrus goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Delino DeShields is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
In for strike 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. And that misses 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead it 5-4. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Jake Diekman comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Lucas Duda is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Rua is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The batter,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
The 0-2 home. Hit softly on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number
Stepping
9.
in and ready for another
Cameron
shot.
Maybin.
Cameron Maybin. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Softly hit out to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Into the box now. Cliff Pennington. On attempt misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. His past history with Jake Diekman, 1 for 6. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chu coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he puts it on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. And we are all tied 5-5. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he let off it. I don't know how, but he did. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
Right,
the best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. This remains a 5-all ball game. Matt Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Scott Boras.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On the ground to second. Gosselin from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Perez.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Ben
Here's
Revere.
Ben Revere. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go down with. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
Now batting, catcher, Rack.
Nomar Mazara will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nomar Mazara.
Changeup called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 44 RBIs. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 61, Robinson Chirinos.
Stepping into the box.
Leading off for the Angels, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. Trout is digging for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rua is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Number 7, shortstop, Cliff Pennington.
Standing in now, Cliff Pennington. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. And a curveball taken for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
In now, Luis Valbuena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Jason Grilli takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 37, Jason Grilli.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Chu is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Angels are out in front, 8. Cam Bedrosian is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Cam Bedrosian.
Striding in once again, Ryan Rua. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Revere is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Maben moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Delino DeShields comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Snap throw to first. Not in time. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Adrian Beltre. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. in there at the knees. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 today. The Los Angeles Angels with the division best 104th winner. Mike Morin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Cam Bedrosian wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 8 runs on an even 20 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion.